doing shimmies to warm up. Just hang out. With the arms up and down. Up and down. Warm up those legs. Last one, and we're going to roll the shoulders back one at a time. Back, back. Just groove. Now forward. And a little faster. Forward, forward, forward. Take it back. And back, 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 back. And flex the hands and press down and down. And let's take it around, out to in, out and in. And let's do into out, into out, into out. Keep the shimmy going. Knees are bent the whole time, lower abs in. Let's reach one arm up and pull the shoulder down. Reach one arm up, pull the shoulder down, and then the rest of the arm. All right, and take it wide. Lower abs in and inhale. Exhale. Little faster. And hold it down, reach over right. Round. Roll it up. And left. Reach. Round. Roll it up. 2 more. Right. And left. And side to side. Right. And left. Warming up those obliques. We're going to use them again today. And inhale up. And flat back over to the right. And fold forward. Take some weight into the opposite leg. And come on up. Flat. Reach side. And go left. Flat back. And fold forward. Take some weight into the opposite leg. And back to center. We're going to reach. Side. 2 more. And forward. And flat. Reach. And last one over left. And fold. And flat. Reach. Inhale. Exhale, arms come out to the side. And hips side to side. And center, press forward. Open the hips. Be gentle with those hip flexors until you're nice and warm. And take it around, big circle. And reverse. And hip center, slide right and left. Start slow, really get into those muscles today. And now we're going to reach through the fingertips, side and side. So hips are still stable in center. Lower abs are in. And center and lift. And take it around, big circles. And reverse. And inhale up. Exhale, flat back all the way forward. And rock the hips side to side. Find where the legs might be tight today, where those muscles are not so happy. And center, walk the feet in. Come on down. Let's do straddle sit first. Nice pointed toes. Lower abs are in. Hips are on the floor. And you're going to lean to the side, pushing the opposite leg or opposite hip into the floor. Point the toes, don't forget the toes. And come on up, nice and slow. Opposite side. Opposite hip sinks into the floor. Toes are pointed. And come on up. And turn. And forward. Stop. Stay. Okay. And come on up and turn the other direction. Gracefully. Like dancers. Oh, geez. Hi. Go away. The spider's like, what are you doing? Come on up. Flex the feet and walk it forward. You better go before I decide to squish you. So even here, let's practice turning our feet so that they're all the way pointed towards the ceiling, maybe further back if you can, and back to center, and turn out, and back to center, now pointed, turn out, and back to center, turn out, and back to center. So you can come up to sitting. This is always good to do when you're just watching TV. And back to center. Rotate through the hips and center. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can do rotate and lift. I can do that many. And then the other side to match. Okay? That's just something fun to throw in later. So let's take it onto our back. And let's work on the rotation here where we have no weight on it. Pick a leg, any leg. bring it on up. Nice straight leg, pointed toe. Both hips are flat on the ground, nice and square. And turn out and center. Turn out and center. Turn out and center. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keep it going. 10, 11, 12, don't lose the point. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and hold. And slowly in turnout, bring it down. Don't lose the turnout. Fight for it, fight for it. And bring the leg in. Move it around a little. And we'll switch. Hips are square. Other leg nice and straight. Pointed toe. And turn out and center. Turn out and center. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, hold, and slowly lower it down to the ground. Fight for the turnout. And bring it back in. Take them out. Woo. Go ahead and roll to the side and press up. And let's tuck those toes. And bring it up. And bend the legs and straight. And bend and straight. Bend, straight, bend, straighten the hold. And bend one leg. Now switch. All right, and both knees are bent. Let's work through the feet. One foot in releve, and switch, and switch, 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 switch. Try and get all the way into the ball of the feet. And feet flat, bend your knees, roll it up, nice and slow. Relax the neck. And step out. And look down, and up, and down, and up, down, up. And let's take it and look over to the right. Look, and left. And tilt the right ear over to the right, and tilt left. And take it around at your own pace. And reverse. And center, roll the shoulders back. And inhale up. Exhale, expand down. Inhale, contract. Roll through the spine. And again, exhale. And inhale. And exhale, inhale. Feet together. And shake it out. All right, let's. There we go. Woohoo! So now we're going to be doing standing arabesque. So if you have a chair, or you want to place your hand on a wall, or if you really want to challenge yourself, do it in center, holding your frame and balancing. Okay? 3 options. Chair, fingertips on the wall, which is less stable than chair, or standing in place. in center. So let's just start with a leg. I don't care which leg. Remember that we are not ballet dancers, so our knees are bent the whole time. Remember that we're aiming for a nice turnout so that pinky toe leads back. Lower abs are in, hips are square. So I don't have one way back here or way here. Okay? And then bring it back down, toe, ball, heel. Okay, so let's go for 10 on each side. Okay? Not too slow, not too fast. We're just gonna go for 10. All right. Just a little bit. Good. Oh, sorry. Okay. Lower abs in, knees are bent. Holding your frame, lifting through the chest, shoulders down. Let's take it and turn out, lift and down, turn it back to center. There's one. And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch sides. Knees are bent, lower abs in. Do not lose the lower abs because then you get this, and this isn't cute, right? And here we go. Turn out, lift, back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, leading with the pinky toe, 7, 8, 9, 10, and shake it out. Embrace the power of the glutes. All right. Now I'm worried that I'm going to step on a spider. Yay! So those are arabesques. We will use them at some point in something because I like them. Anyway, it's right here. So are there any questions or clarifications about those? Cool. Remember, if you have a question, press and hold on the space bar so I can hear you. Moving on. So we are going to do one more class that is inspired by Zahir Zaki. So we're going to do a couple more moves that were on those videos. And these videos are her movie videos. These are movies that she appeared in. If you watch her stage shows, they look really different. So this is what we're going to talk about. So we're going to work on a sway step. Now, everyone has done a sway step where it's this. Hand up if you have. Yeah? Okay, so everyone's done this. So we're going to be doing step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. As we're stepping onto the right foot, our opposite hip, our left hip, is going to be going down to up on one side, down to up, and back to center so we can reverse. Down to up, down to up, down to up, down to up, down to up. So make sure your knees are bent. and you're really pushing through the feet to tread. So you're not doing this level change, right? Down to up, down to up. So right now I'm just doing figure eights down to up. Now I want you to release your upper body and let it move naturally. Usually when we're working on technique, we're like, okay, this is still, and we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. So let it sway side to side, sway, 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 sway. Lower abs are in, protect the lower back. So this is what I've termed a sway step. I don't know if anyone else calls it that, but I call it that. Now, when we're working with Scheherazades variations, so we're going to take that sway step and change it a little bit to make it look different. So the first thing we're going to do is practice lifting the hip as far up towards our ribs that we can without overstretching. So if you're like me, you have really tight obliques, you're going to get a stitch in there if you're not careful. So start slow. So bring it up as high as you can and then back to center. Bring it up, back to center. Bring it up, back to center. So now you're doing more exaggerated hip work. You're going for the most extreme that you can comfortably and safely manage. Figure eight, stand up, sway, sway. And notice that the bigger your movements are, the more you're going to bend and the more you're probably going to move side to side. So don't try and make this a technique-based class exactly. Okay, we've done all our geometry. Now we're going to kind of not worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to play the Saidi track, doom tech, doom doom tech, and we're just going to drill that, letting go of the upper body, not being so rigid and American, right? That's a Western. So start slow, nice and small. Lower abs in. And when you're ready, add the really extreme up. Get the rib up to, or your hip up to your ribs. Yeah, you can always take your hands out of the equation. This always looks pretty cute. Get it up there. Get it up there. Make sure you're breathing. Try and keep your feet under your body. Just for now. Make this about the obliques working. Few more. And shake it out. A nice little side stretch, lower abs in. And the other way. All right. Those obliques rest for just a second. So that's the first variation of this move that you can play with. And just making the hip more exaggerated up. The other one we're going to do is we're going to be doing, it's almost like engaging the hip flexor in. So it creates almost like a twist, but it's not really a twist because you're bringing it up and in. So using the hip flexor, when you come up and bring it in here. And if you're wearing fringe, you see that it snaps. Fling the fringe. Fling the fringe. So we're going to bring it up and in here to the hip flexors. Up, snap it in. Up, snap. It's almost like Legally Blonde. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. Try the other side. Down, in, down, in, down, in, down, in. So now you're going to do one on each side. Down, in, down, in, down, in, down, in. When it gets to the top, snap it in, down, in, down, in, down, in, do, down, in. Hut, 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 fling, 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 fling. All right. Does that make sense with everyone? I saw hums, hands, thumbs up, hums, you know, whatever that is. Okay. Let's do that. You know, we're going to do Fallahi. Fallahi is a 2/4 rhythm. We haven't done this one in class, I don't think. Doom tech tech doom tech doom tech tech doom tech doom tech tech doom tech. So it's not a 4/4 except the doom tech doom doom tech doom tech doom doom tech, which is called the Maksum. So this is the Fallahi, the fast one. So down, snap, down, snap, down, snap, down, snap. Down, snap, down, snap. I promise it's easier faster. So this one feels really awkward. What I end up doing is snapping as I step. Step, 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 step. All right, shake it out. Stretch the lower back. Down, snap, down, snap, down, snap. Whoops, hold on. Snap, 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 snap. Lower abs in. Shake it out. I know it's fast. Okay. That one is best used with discretion, right? You don't want to be sitting bump, bump, bump. Let's do. So now we're gonna go back to the first one. down, up. And it can be as exaggerated or as not exaggerated as you want. But we are going to highlight one side or the other side. So what we're going to do that is slightly lean to one side using serratus anterior right here in the ribs to create a body line. It's almost like you're looking at your hip and you're inviting people to see this movement that's happening. Okay, so it's gonna be down to up, down to up, down to up, down to up. Just with a slight lean. So I'm not way over here. Just from here to here. Center, off center. It's like half of a slide. Slide all the way, center, slide all the way, half. Oh, right, just a little bit. So I'm gonna have one hand on my head and one hand by my hip. I would probably have it here flat-handed as opposed to here, right? Because then this happens with your hand. You do this, then your hip can move and your arm doesn't move. Ah, little tricks, right?
Quick question.
Yes.
So, are you leaning towards the hip you're showcasing or away from it?
Yes, towards.
Okay.
And then, because I'm doing this, my head kind of naturally leans towards that same hip.
Okay.
So my chest is going away from the hip that I am accentuating. So this also looks really cute from the side. Not so much from the other side, just this one side. Okay. No, practice some more. Now I can see you. Practice some more. Nice and smooth, yeah. Yeah, make sure the feet are still working. So unlike other things, the feet are actually integral in this. They're not disconnected. They go with it. They tread. Meow. Kitty paws. Making some biscuits. Making some biscuits. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to Saidi. I wasn't really feeling Fallahi yet. Slightly slower. Pick a side. This is going to be my side. Slide away. Slight lean. Down to up. Abs are in. Breathe. And stop. Other side. Okay. Upper body is loose, just kind of hanging out, chilling. Breathe. Relax your jaw. A lot of clenched everything. Tread the feet. Tread, tread. Jazzercise, tread. More tread, there you go. And shake it out. Put our abs in, reach away, and stretch. All right. So that is one move with just a couple slight variations, but it's all just a sway step, right? The other one I wanted to go over, undulations. So not necessarily camels, the camel-esque. So if we're doing undulations, up, roll down, specifically, up to down, up to down. There are a few different options. First one is walking one foot, the other foot, one foot, the other foot, up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down. So every time you step, you do an up, roll down. And the timing can be however slow or however fast you want to go, as long as you're protecting your lower back and either bent. Up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down. Up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down. Yeah, so your feet for this one have to be right under you. So try not to like slide up or down, like groove with it, because then you just get the bounce in the chest and not the roll down. So right under your hips. Up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down. Sorry, up, roll down, 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 up, roll down. You could even add another slight variation to this. What I end up doing is doing a slight slide to whatever foot I'm stepping over. So my feet are still under me, but it turns into a little bit of a diagonal. Not a lot, just makes it a little different. So that's variation number one, is just walking feet. Number two. So when I was walking, I was doing releve, right? I'm not in like a high releve, I'm just in a hangout releve. The other thing you can do is every now and then do a flat foot. I usually choose the back foot to do my flat foot when I'm just walking in releve, which is different from a camel, which means the front foot is flat. So I do 1, 2, 3, flat, 4. 1, 2, 3, flat, 4. 1, 2, 3, flat, 4. 1, flat, 3, 4. 1, flat, 3, 4. So you just pick a number and just do a flat foot on that number. The variation right there to just make it a little different. So again, a slight lean in the upper body, up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down, up, roll down. Or you can do flat, ball, flat, ball. Any kind of undulation with feet underneath, just a little slide here. Sorry, I'm always running out of time, so I'm just breezing right through these. So like when we were doing the snap in here, now we're going to do a snap in the upper abs. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Sorry, let me bring that back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, snap, roll it down. Lift, snap, roll it down. Lift, snap, roll it down. Snap, roll it down. Lift, snap, roll it down. So the upper abs, ha, staccato. Then you're back to smooth, smooth, snap. Smooth, smooth, snap.
Sideways?
Sorry?
One time sideways?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's happening right here. The muscles are going, ugh. So imagine someone is trying to punch you in your ribs and you go, oh no. And then you roll down. Yeah. So let's just play with those. Okay? We'll start with just walking. And you can do the foot in front, foot in back. So it's still right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. But you have one foot in front, one foot in back. This isn't about technique so much. It's just, here's some things now, try them out, see what works for you, okay? Up, roll down, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I'm doing a little lean here. Let's try the snap. Up, snap, down, up, snap, down, up, snap, down, up, snap, down. Ha, ha. Up, snap, up, snap, up, snap. And back to smooth. Now let's do flat, 2, 3, 4, 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 flat. Now with that flat foot, add a little demi-plie, plie, plie, plie. And let's lean the other direction. Keep the plie. And add the snap, and snap, and snap, and snap, and snap. And back to soft. Pick your favorite foot pattern. We're gonna do full time. Here we go. Up or down, 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 up or down. Small movements. Up or down, up or down, up or down, up or down. Four, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. And reach to the side. And the other side. Whew. Yay! So now I'm gonna put the music on for like 2-3 minutes. I'm going to say sway step, undulation, chonks, or hip drops. So those are the 4 movements. 4 most popular movements on those videos that I sent, especially the one where she's in a green costume. It starts with like a woman screaming at a man. I don't understand what's going on, but that video specifically, I thought you could really see the movements. So chonks.
What was?
Down. Sorry, what?
I was going to ask about chonk.
Oh, yeah. So chonks are on the down. Hip down, 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 down. So down as you're stepping onto that foot. Down. into the floor. And then the hip drops are heavy. Down, 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 down. Huh, huh, right? Everything jiggles. Everything is supposed to jiggle, okay? So chunks, hip drops, undulations, and sway. Okay, I'm just gonna, Simon says this, get there when you figure it out. It's okay, just have fun with it. Play with your arms. I will say, if you watch dancers from this era, and I think this really is where it clicked in my brain, they don't have ballet arms, right? They don't have our kind of arms here. Their wrists are actually facing the people mostly. So they're not here like we would be. Da, 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 da. I'm such a dancer. There. Oh, yeah. So it's more of a laid back style to the arms. So even here, it's not where they have to face their wrist a different way. Let the wrist show. And that too, but that just comes with my arm package here. All right, let's just have fun with it. Let's start with undulations, nice and slow. And into sway. And into chunks. Hip drops, here we go. Down, 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 down. And switch. Okay, let's go back into sway. And into undulations. And chunks. And undulation. Hut, hut, hut. And hip drops. And switch. And chunks again. And sway step. Undulation. And chunks. And sway. And shake it out. All right. So those are 4 Zaherzaki movements you can take, make anything 70s style, right? Yay! All right, let's go ahead and cool it down, stretch it out. Chiftitelle. Oh, wait, hold on. Just kidding. I had a request to go over jewels. Okay? Yeah. So jewels, our feet are wider than your normal stance. Since here, you're going to take a little wider. Now it can be really wide, which also makes it a little more vulgar, but I do it that way. And so I can get a bigger sway side to side. But also it's going to depend on your obliques. So I'm going to turn around. This is my right hand. I'm going to bring my hip forward, out to the side, so it's straight out to the side. So it's a quarter of a figure eight. Front to side. So my hip is at the side. My entire weight, my weighted leg is over my right. My left foot is there, keeping me from falling. So here, 1, the left hip is going to twist forward and up. And 2. 1 and 2. So the 2, if you can get it, is that hip flexor contracting. So it's 1 and 2. See how this all kind of goes in? It's so great when a teacher does that, right? So 1 and, so here's a twist, and then a lower, not lower, a hip flexor, 2. Then you're going to reverse it. 3 and 4. So making sure that your foot is turned out enough here. So I have my feet turned out a little bit. It's a natural turnout. Here would be my not turned out. But here's the thing, is that you leave me vulnerable. Turn out the feet, and that will help. Keep the knees bent. Let's do that. Doesn't matter which way you start. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. 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 Right and up. Left and up. Right and up. Left and up. 1 and up. 2 and up. 3 and up. 4 and up. 1 and up. 2 and up. 3 and up. 4 and up. Make sure your lower abs are in the whole time. Check your lower back. Because when you're here, and then you're here, and then you're here, this duck booty wants to happen. Don't let it happen. And so when you start, make sure that you're really getting the technique down so that you can relax into it later. I don't go faster than 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'll go slower, but I won't go faster. Okay, so that is the jewel. We will come back to it. We will drill it, I'm sure. You will get sick of it. Let's stretch. Yay. Happy last class of 2020. Yay. Nice wide stance. Turn out. Lower abs in. Plie. Inhale up. And exhale. And again. Hold it down and reach over down the right. Drop the hip away from the ribs. Really give that oblique some love today. They worked hard. And let's bring it through center, nice and slow. Doom, tech, 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 doom, doom, tech. Let's Chiftitelle. And lower abs in, plie. And over to the other side. Drop the hip away from your ribs. and stretch. And round forward. Around the spine. Bring it up. Inhale. Exhale, flat back forward. Hip side to side. And center, walk it over to one leg. And over left. And back to center. Rock your hips. And walk the feet in. And bring it down onto the knees. Sitting over to one side. Toe to knee. Forward. Create a pocket by getting those lower abs in. And reach. And back to center. Take it back for today. And push away from the back leg. Through the knees, other side. And toe to knee, hip forward, and reach. Create the pocket, like lower abs in. And back to center. Take it back. And push away. Ouch. Feet together in front. Shake them out. Now pressing down with your forearms, opening up the hips. And lean forward. Wherever you are for today. And come on up, feet straight out in front, nice pointed toes. Reach up, and leading with the chest forward. And come on up, sitting comfortably, one arm across. And switch. And one arm behind. And switch. And shake them out. Sitting nice and tall, stacking the spine. Pulling up through the top of the head. Shoulders back and down. And release the head forward. And chin comes over to the right. And very slightly look up. And back down over left. And slightly look up. And back down to center. Release all the tension in the neck. And bring it up. And pulling up through the crown one more time. Nice deep breath. Yay!